From a water-damaged basement in Prince George's County, Maryland, it's Sunday night, and that means it's time for Sunday Songs. Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for being here. If this is your 35th Sunday Songs, if you've been to every one of these, thank you for being here. If this is your first one, welcome. And thanks for taking the recommendation of a very strange friend to come over here tonight. I'm going to play some tunes here for you tonight of my choosing. We're going to rap over in the live chat together for a while. We're going to do some songs over on our proprietary piano cam with our patented 2-camera live stream technology here. And then we'll do a softboy poem corner and we'll take some requests. So thank you for being here. And yeah, let's play some tunes, man. What do you say? Let's get to it. Oh, and you know what else we're going to do tonight is we're going to have a contest. We'll have a contest later tonight to see who wins a vinyl test pressing of the new album, The Diving Sun. There's only been 5 of these in the world that have been made. Already 2 of them have been given away, and we'll give away one of those tonight. So let's play some tunes. We found you in the street with a list of all our names. There were stars beside the strongest and the weakest. They cut you quite a deal, almost too good to refuse. But some of us don't just worship what's convenient. We thought that our distance was safe, but wickedness can travel. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. And your father, rest his soul, the finest man I ever knew, spoke a truth that was clean as an island. They gave him every chance to repeat the party line, but he shattered their windows with his silence. So they took him out back in the rain, and they made him an example. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. You are not fragile. Now they're rounding up the boys in the nation off to war, and they left behind the two-faced and the useless. On the first of every month, the neighbors gather on our lawn, and we dance for their mercy like we're minstrels. They dug up the headstones last night and broke them into gravel. You are not fragile. 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 I woke up after breakfast. I left her bedroom late. The streets were filled with strangers, half expecting a parade. I never saw it coming as the first applause began. Then the blues came down on the heels of a marching band.
My father stood behind me and he asked what I'd become. I said I'll speak a language that you'll never understand. Then the blues came down on the heels of a marching band. Blues came down, blues came down. They say the truth and justice must be their own reward. I grew rich pretending while the honest all went poor. Don't you play dumb about it when you're on that witness stand. While the blues came down on the heels of a marching band. Yeah, the blues came down on the heels of a marching band.
Thank you, and welcome to Sunday Songs. Thanks for coming here. Why don't you guys, if you don't mind, start throwing down in the live chat, or if you're on Facebook, in the comments where you're watching from tonight. That's a tradition that we have here. I like to know where you are. We have our demographics skew very heavily people in St. Augustine, Florida, and Thailand. A lot of Thailand way overrepresented in our viewership of this show. So go ahead and toss down there in the comments. I'm going to play another tune, and then I'll see where you guys are watching from tonight. I don't know why I've been wanting to play this song so much recently, but I've just had a hankering to play it. This is the last song and the title song off of my first album, an EP called Nation of Heat.
Across from the prison and beside the Great Lake, below the rooftops and above the highway, the spirits pay rent on the basements they haunt, and the painters just draw pictures of the things that they want. I cook my dinner on the blacktop street. I come from the nation of heat. Outside the train station there's a bold painted sign. It says try to be patient, don't forget to choose sides. We got the loudest explosions you ever heard. $2 soldiers and $10 words. If I didn't own boots, I wouldn't need feet. I come from the nation of heat. So swift and so vicious are the carnival rides. Here in the carnival barker will yell your name for a bribe. We got billboards full of Japanese cars. It ain't rare to hear the streetlights call themselves stars. The more that I learn, the more that I cheat. I come from the nation of heat. seen skeleton mothers and hungry folks across the street from the kitchens that cook dinner the most. Sometimes you hear whispers by the dark of the moon that we promised too much and gave it too soon. Even our coughs and our fevers compete. High combination of heat. Blocking borders with smiles, our immigrant sons. We measure loneliness in miles and misery in tons. There's a straw-headed man rowing away from the shore. He says it's a shame they don't let you have slaves here anymore. I'm the ugliest man that you'll ever meet. High combination of you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see where you guys are watching from tonight. Let's see here. Anna is watching from Bellingham, Washington, a wonderful little college town. Yahats, Oregon here, if you're into pronunciations. John, I'm not into pronunciations, and I'm sorry, that's just yakets, is what that is. I apologize. Christopher King is watching from Shadyside, Maryland, just down the road from me in Maryland. What is that? Is that Calvert County? Christopher, I think it is. Hi from Portland, Oregon. We also lost power after last week's show. It was out for 2 days, but it wasn't all that bad. Many folks had and continue to have it much worse. Yeah, I bet you we don't have too many listeners from Texas tonight. Well, actually, look. So Cindy says, thanks, everybody. Running water is back on with our water lifted. So blessed. Thank God for that. Cindy, we are very happy that you are now safe and with potable water. Man, what a nightmare down there in Texas. Bill Pratt is watching from Fullerton, California. How you doing? Kevon Webb is watching us from Thailand. Amelia is in Paducah, Kentucky, a place where I once played a gig, and it was a dry county, so I couldn't buy any booze afterwards. And I notably never played Paducah, Kentucky ever again. Coincidence? Is there some sort of cause and effect here? You got to let the musician have a little bit of booze after the show, man. That's all I'm saying. Christopher Wilson, our resident bookkeeper, is checking in from Arlington. I hope you're all right down there in Texas, my man. Nate B. is in North Hudson, Wisconsin. How you doing, brother? Rick Rubio, erstwhile point guard for the Suns, watching from Omaha. Kenneth Prey, who makes delicious beer, is watching from Upperco, Maryland. Of course, if you're from Maryland, you don't pronounce that Upperco. You pronounce that Upperco. Cow. Thomas is watching from York. All right, I'm going to play another tune, but keep on. I love seeing where everyone's watching from tonight. What did I want to play for you? What did I want to play? I don't think I played this one in a little while.
snap of lightning, I awaken to a foot of water standing in my basement. Started rising, it took me under. The flood is coming. This is not history in black and white now. In a perfect storm there isn't any high ground. The end of childhood, the end of summer, the flood in color. They tried to warn me, I wouldn't listen. Yeah, now all at once I'm drowning in my kitchen. My legs are broken from treading water. The flood is coming, the flood is coming. I tried to bargain, I tried to reason, but the sky was deaf, the rain was never ceasing. It's not some cheap bed I can cover. The flood in color, the flood in color. Listen close now, I was dead wrong to think that things could work themselves out in the long run. Pay attention, heed the thunder. The flood is coming, the flood in color.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for being here for Sunday Songs. Always love it when you can tell a friend about the show. If you could just text a friend who you think might dig a free show on Sunday night, just text them a link to the YouTube thing that you're watching right now. There's a little arrow that looks like that. If you just click on that, it'll give you a link and you can text that to a friend. We love it when you guys can spread the word. I got a text right before the show from an old friend, my friend Graham, who I met him when he was the tour manager for a band called the Low Anthem. And this is like 10 years ago. And the Low Anthem had just put out an album called Oh My God, Charlie Darwin. And I just put out my first album and I was touring with them. I was opening for them a bunch of different places and I got to know Graham then. And he texted me before the show that him and his family, I think with his folks as well, have been watching Sunday Songs pretty consistently during the pandemic. And that they wanted, it's his dad Jeff's birthday tonight. And he asked if I could play this song for his dad, Jeff. So happy birthday, Jeff. And it's good to hear from you, Graham, my good friend. I miss when we could go on the road, and I miss when there was a need for tour managers in the world. Because there's certainly not a need for that right now. And here's for your old man. Here you go, Jeff. Happy birthday.
When the party starts on Monday and Christmas starts in June, when no one minds I just arrived and I'll be leaving soon. If I return with eyes half open, don't ask me where I was. I do my father's drugs. When every revolution is sponsored by the state, there's no bravery in bandits in tearing down the gates. If you see me with a rifle, don't ask me what it's for. I fight my father's wars. When hunger strikes a fashion and freedom is routine, when all the streets in Cleveland are named for Martin Luther King, you will see me at the protest, but you'll notice that I've drank. I burn my father's flag. So when the party starts on Monday and Christmas starts in June, when no one minds I just arrived and I'll be leaving soon, if I return with eyes half open, don't ask me where I was. I do my father's drugs. I do my father's drugs.
Happy birthday, Jeff. And I hope, Graham, you're doing okay. Let's see where else you guys are watching from tonight. Boom. That's nice. Patricia says, I do my father's drugs is a song I will play for my children. I don't know what that means exactly, but that's a good thing. Ken says, after hearing you speak of the Low Anthem on the Working Songwriter podcast, I have become a fan. It's good stuff. It'd be pretty hard to hear the Low Anthem and not become a fan of theirs, man. I mean, just one of the greatest bands of the last 10 years, in my opinion. Let's see. Where else you guys watching from? Hey, last week, did I play Deep End last week on the piano? Because I wanted to play that this week, but then I saw in my notes from the set that I had it written down for last week. So I can't remember if I played it or not. Maybe our resident bookkeeper, Christopher Wilson, can let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to play that. I'm going to head over to the piano here in a second. Michael Wesley says, I love your podcast. Thank you. I love making the Working Songwriter. Let's see. Okay, I did play that last week. All right, I'm going to play a different song on the piano. If you haven't been to Sunday Songs before, then maybe you don't know that we have a patented 2-camera technology here. I'm going to play you guys a song from, I got this new album coming out. It's called The Diving Sun. That's it right there. I'm going to play you a song off that right now. And what we're doing tonight on the old Sunday Songs is we're giving away, you see this? You see this right here? This is get rid of this. This is a test pressing of the album. There's only 5 of these made. And I've already given away 2. This will be the 3rd one, I believe, that we're giving away. And we're going to give this away to a listener tonight. And the cool part is I'm going to mail it out like this week. So you'll be able to hear the album before anybody else. And also you have a test pressing of which 5 will only ever exist. So that's a cool thing. And I'll sign it for you. I've been trying to think of a good contest for it. Now, I think this is the contest for it tonight. You can put down in the comments. You'll be entered to win this test pressing if in the live chat or in the Facebook comments. I'm a connoisseur of horrible band names. I love me a horrible band name. So if you can just put in the live chat or the Facebook comments It can't be a real band that you think has a horrible name, but just your submission for what you think a horrible band name would be. And I'm talking about it's so bad that it's good. And I'll look at those throughout the rest of our broadcast here, and we'll choose somebody to win this new test pressing. And I will play you right now a song from that album. I hope you guys can hear me. This is the first song off the new album. I've been waiting all night for you to look my way. I've been playing with a fire that I can't explain. And I know that you're here with him, with the necklace and the feeling that you can't admit. He drives a dark car, no heart, rebel with a gold card. I'm here waiting on the Crescent Bridge. She's a true bright side, bottom in some brown eyes. I'm here waiting on the Crescent Bridge. You can redirect the river, you can catch the rain. You can build yourself a palace on a fruited plain. And I know you can touch the moon, but your stomach's always empty with a silver spoon. He drives a dark car, no heart, rebel with a gold car. I'm here waiting on a Crescent Bridge. She's a true bright side, bottom in some brown eyes. I'm here waiting on a Crescent Bridge. Piano cam. Thank you. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. I'm dying to see your submissions here for for horrible band names to win this test pressing. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, this is just creepy, man. Two-Faced Kitten. I mean, that's an abomination. That's not. Oh man, that's dark. See, this is what I'm looking for. This is a bad band name right there. Middle Bun. That is freaking terrible, man. That's bad. That's early front runner, Andrew. Early. Oh, see, this is really. Oh, this is my flavor of bad for a bad band name. White Light Optimists. That sounds like it just sounds like a Strokes ripoff band from like 2007. Just a little bit too literate. And by the way, please don't put in, I hope these aren't real band names because I don't want to crap on anybody's band. Let me just be clear here. I'm having a good time. If people are slipping in people's band names that are real names, like let's not do that, man. Let's not do a mean-spirited thing here. I'm just having fun. Oven Party's pretty dark. That is a dark, dark band name. That's horrible. I get what you were doing here, Lee, but it's just not, I can't give it to a gimmick name like that. This is a bad name, man. Lactose tolerant. Oh God, that's bad, man. You guys really, you get it. You get the mission that we're on here, and I really appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's play another tune. Oh, no, I'm not even going to want to, not even going to want to play music for the rest of this. I'm just going to want to check out all these amazing, horrible band names. Let's see here. I was born into a circus, but I ran off to join a home. Oh, they said that I was worthless, that my family died unknown. So it gets and so it goes, that's what you get, I suppose, for wanting something more than a life of walking ropes. All the Christians left behind at the crossroads of your town, are they playing truth or dare neath the sanctuary now? Some wish they had the truth, some wish they had to go, but there ain't no sense in leaving from the only game you know. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are. There's a butler in your hallway, he is troublesome and old. He repeats the word alive to describe your family gold. You ask him please to go, but there's one thing you don't know. He carved April 7th, 65 into the side of your piano. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are.
you were meant for, everything that you were born to do, does not need you to do it. Somebody else was born to do it too. You're like a half-grown man, you barely learned how to stand. If you shut up with what you're chosen, you'll hear something choosing you. Oh, I know how good you are, how hard it is, how good you are.
Thank you. That's a song called How Good You Are, off of an album called Messenger. But who are we really kidding at this point? We're not here for songs this weekend. We're here for horrible band names in the comments. Let's, oh, this is bad. Super Mario Speedwagon, that's bad. The Mocking Kill Birds, bad. Critique with a kind of a strange but horrible one. The Boys of Late Winter, Early Spring. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the High Five and Cowboy. Andrew Wiscombe just from the top rope with a bunch of horrible band names. It's like if you asked my 4-year-old to name a band, that's what he'd name it. Oh my God, these are great. Oh wow, Jason Harper. This is his own band name, Nipple Dust, from back. Not exactly completely PG. I think this is actually a good band name right there, Weeping Harpies. I would happily name a band Weeping Harpies. That is a hell of a band name. Bad band. That is, what are you talking about? That's not a bad band name, man. That is a legit, that is a legit one. Dude, I completely disagree. Marcia or Marcia. The worst band name you ever heard is Megadeth? I mean, no, that is an empirically excellent band name, man. Damn, dude, off the top rope, messing with Hootie? Come on now. You didn't have to punish them like that. Dude, I think I just got to give it to Andrew Wiscombe just for sheer. I still think Lactose Tolerant is the worst one that I've heard, but I mean, Andrew's just killing it with these on Eagle's Wings. My God. Yet another good band name makes it in here. It's not PG, but Deep Shit Junkies. I mean, that's a legit good band name right there. Deep Shit Junkies opening for Weeping Harpies. I mean, come on, man. That's legit. That's good. All right. All right. All right. If you haven't been to one of our shows before, there's a segment here that's America's favorite time to cry. It's Soft Boy Poem Corner, and boy, do I have a really good poem for you guys this week. It is excellent. I've been on a bit of a Wendell Berry jag recently, and someone recommended that I buy his book. I think it's called Sabbath Poems. This is not in there. This is a different poem than that, but this is quite a beautiful poem. Wendell Berry, do not be ashamed. You will be walking some night in the comfortable dark of your yard, and suddenly a great light will shine round about you, and behind you will be a wall you never saw before. It will be clear to you suddenly that you are about to escape and that you are guilty. You misread the complex instructions. You are not a member. You lost your card or you never had one. And you will know that they have been there all along. Their eyes on your letters and books, their hands in your pockets, their ears wired to your bed. Though you have done nothing shameful, they will want you to be ashamed. They will want you to kneel and weep and say you should have been like them. And once you say you are ashamed, reading the page they hold out to you, then such light as you have made in your history will leave you. They will no longer need to pursue you. You will pursue them, begging forgiveness, and they will not forgive you. There is no power against them. It is only candor that is aloof from them, only an inward clarity unashamed that they cannot reach. Be ready. When their light has picked you out and their questions are asked, say to them, I am not ashamed. A sure horizon will come around for you. The heron will rise in his evening flight from the hilltop. Words to live by, though I do feel like I genuinely have a lot of things to be ashamed for. Maybe Wendell Berry's right there. Maybe I can cut myself a break. All right. If you're just joining us right now, down in the comments, we're having a contest to see who can come up with the best worst band name. And whoever comes up with the best worst band name will win this test pressing of my new album, The Diving Sun, one of only 5 copies that will ever be made. And we'll mail it to you this week before the album even comes out. So try your hand in the comments for a horrible, good band name. What do I want to play now? Let's see.
The net's so long you can almost hear it groan. The net's so long you can almost hear it groan. And we've walked so far that our shadows turn to stone. It was a wretched room, but we hung up Christmas lights. It was a wretched room, but we hung up Christmas lights. And the girls played house while the neighbors froze outside. Brace yourself for the letdown. The Holy Ghost with his hands out. No peace on earth is cheaply found. Do you see my color now? She had long black hair. You bought everything she sold. Yeah, she had long black hair, and you bought everything she sold. And she taught you the fine points of doing just as you were told. Yeah, brace yourself for the letdown. The Holy Ghost with his hands out. No peace on earth is cheaply found. Do you see my colors now? Do you see my colors now?
Thank you. I've been on a jag of playing songs here from my last album, The Flooding Color. And I think I'm going to continue. I don't know what it is, I'm just in that kind of mood tonight.
I will find you at the exit of my house. I will find you at the bottom of my glass. No drink is strong enough. No drink is strong enough. No drink is strong enough to still my shaking hand. On a highway west of Davenport and Kansas, in the moonlight of a broken red roof inn, no night is dark enough to tell you where I've been. I will find you in the arms of yet another. I will find you in her medicated eyes. No God is cruel enough. No God is cruel enough. No God is cruel enough to pay me back in kind. I will find you painting crosses in the courtyard. I will find you walking backwards with a child. No fall is high enough. No fall is high enough. No fall is high enough.
Thank you. It's a song called Exit. It's the first song off my last album. If you're just joining us down here in the comments, we're coming up with the worst possible yet best possible band names. The winner of the best worst band name will win a test pressing. Rick Anderson, I kind of like this band name, Smoke Weed. I mean, that's kind of a good band name, man. I don't know. This is kind of a meta one from Ken Cruz. McDonald's is my favorite restaurant. Also, I mean, I put that in the strangely good. I put that in the strangely good. I'm going to let you guys know that Andrew Wiscombe is still in pole position with his bad band names that he's put through. Oh, look, and our resident bookkeeper says, first appearance of that song, Exit, in 2021. About time. We got it done. Excellent. Yeah, I thought it had been a while since I played that one. That's excellent. This is pretty bad. I could see that on a, playing an open mic night somewhere in Tulsa. Nothing against Tulsa. Man, some of you guys have just some very... bad band name doesn't necessarily mean just like filthy band name. Oh my gosh. All right, let me play a few more. telling you guys, Andrew's still in pole position. This is a bad band name. Fistful of Fingers. That's bad. Because you can see the people coming up with it just imagining how nice it is that it has alliteration. And that makes it extra bad. Target Puppy's bad. Come on, man. Come on, Luke. Come on, man. Did you have to pun my name, bro? Dude, this is a good band name right there. Instant Has Been? Are you kidding me? John, how could you possibly think that that was a bad band name? Instant Has Been is an amazing band name. See, Amy here, she's got the right idea. She's done with my little game here. She just wants to hear Hymn 35. Okay, I got you. We'll play that for you, Amy. I'm proud of you guys. These are some really good bad band names. I'm very proud of you. You really got the exercise.
I am the day, I am the dawn, I am the darkness coming on. And I'm once, I'm twice, I am the whole, I'm just a slice. Some call me gone, some call me here, none around, none are near. I am right now, I am back then, I will return, don't ask me when. I am the disappointed kiss, I am the unexpected harvest. I am the old Kentucky home, I am the son who runs the farthest. I have done wrong, I will do wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing wrong. And I am faith, I am belief, except for when I'm not. I am the teeth of champions, I am rust and water I. And I'm sleep, I'm breathing, I'm the missing of the passing seasons. I am the brush, I am the strokes, I'm sickness come to the best of folks. I am renewed, I am just made, I am unchanging. I'm a pasture fenced about the edge, I am Dakota thunder raging. And by my shoes and by my feet and by my soul and wonder, I am the tracks we've laid above, I am the tunnel running under.
That one was for Amy. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna just do a few more of these bad band names before we call it. Oh man, Erland, Indifferent Clowns. That's another good. You're just coming up with good ones, man. This is bad. Aorta off ramp. That's bad. The Hare Krishnas. I mean, that's just a religious group, isn't it? Come on now. This is a band name for like a metal band. Beast of Eden. All right, well, I'm doing it. I'm calling it for Andrew Wiscombe. Andrew, to claim your prize, just write joepugmusic@gmail.com. My name, music@gmail.com. And I will send you this test pressing. Thanks to all who played the game. I'm going to play one more tune. Thanks for everybody who stopped by Sunday Songs tonight. As always, we love it when you can help us out with by buying a ticket here or hitting the tip jar with a donation. Always helps out. If you're not in a place to do that, I totally understand. I would just appreciate it if you could help us by spreading the word about the show. So thanks to everybody who contributes every week. It helps me keep the lights on in a very real way. And it helps me take care of my family and keep on playing music. So thank you to everyone who has been so steadfast this last year in helping me stay in the black. It means the world. It really does. I love doing this show. I would do this show for free, but I'm glad that I don't have to. I'm glad that you guys have supported it all year. I'm going to do one more tune here. So Kathy is saying, hey, there actually is a Poe jug. Do you still have it? If you're the audience member that brought this to me, I have a Facebook profile that says Poe jug. I don't know why. It just got created like 10 years ago. And so this person, they had a jug made, a ceramic jug with a picture of Edgar Allan Poe on it. And so it's a Poe jug. And they brought it to me at a show years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. They brought it to me and gave it to me. And I'll have you know, Kathy, that the Poe jug is prominently displayed in my household, in my dining room. It's on a little shelf in my dining room. So thank you. If you were the one that brought me the Poe jug, I appreciate that. How should I close this one out? I will close it out with oh, screw it. Let's close with I Don't Work in a Bank, huh? People like that song.
I don't work in a bank, they're not my beans to count. If you want proof when I go broke, no one will bail me out. Don't ask me where I'm going, don't ask how much I drank. If you want answers, that's just fine, but I don't work in a bank. Yeah, well, I don't work in a bank, and you knew that when we met. Put that dress back on the rack and live with your regret. You don't get to taste the top shelf when your bottom line is blank. So it's private stock in public school. I don't work in a bank. Oh, well, I don't work in a bank. And that was fine when I was a kid. But the awful truth I've learned, things would be better if I did. Yeah, I ended up with short change and just myself to thank. 'Cause the world's a giant spinning coin and I don't work in a bank.
Thanks for coming to Sunday Songs tonight. Congratulations to Andrew Wiscombe for winning our Bad Good band name competition and to win that vinyl. Thanks to everyone for being here. Thanks for everyone for kicking in a few bucks to the virtual tip jar. And I'm here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm here live streaming. I'm not going anywhere, man. I'll be here. So I hope that you'll come back and join us next week. All right, guys. Have a great week. Peace.